Hello everyone, welcome to my first ever YouTube video. This is a let's play of the classic PlayStation 1 title Final Fantasy VII. My name is Dom, the casual gamer, and welcome to my world. It's a fascinating place. I've never played Final Fantasy VII before. That sounds crazy, I suppose, to a lot of people, but you know, I wasn't a PlayStation fan growing up. I've never had a PlayStation really. I mean, I've owned a PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 3 at some point for brief times, you know, but it's always been a secondary console, and I've never been a huge supporter of the PlayStation, although I'm not one of these stupid people that hates them. Like, they're awesome. If I went to a friend's house and they had one, I would play one and I would love it. So I just thought, you know, what better thing to do than play this game for the first time, see what my initial reactions are. I mean, maybe I'm going to think it's shit. Maybe I'm going to be like, what the fuck is this game so good for? So good? So well respected and loved for, but probably not. I'm not that kind of guy. I like liking things. So, I mean, even so far, this is pretty incredible for how old it is. This FMV is pretty cool. I guess this is what I was missing out on as a Nintendo fan and a Nintendo guy. When I was a young child, I had an N64, and me and my friends we used to argue which had the better graphics. And I think gameplay-wise, I was probably right to say the N64 did have better graphics, but we didn't have cool stuff like this. And this is epic. This is really cool. I think if I'd seen this at the time, I would have been really wowed. I probably did see it at the time. I think this really rings some bells. I think I've played this first section a few times in the past. And I've certainly played this very first bit a couple of times trying to get this video right. But yeah, this is awesome. Just kind of cool rendered backgrounds, cute little 3D models. I don't know if it's just the emulator I've got on, but the colours seem really bright on the characters. That's awesome, and it's very smooth too. Cool. Let's follow you, and that's how you run. Sexy. And yes, this little fight. This is about as far as I've got ever. Just calibrating all my video and stuff. So from here on out, it's all new to me. Let's have a little fight. So you just attack. Yep. Yep. No, well, they're guns. Oh. That was ridiculously easy. A bit too easy, maybe. Maybe I just rolled the dice well that round. No! It's just really easy to kill people at the start of this game, I suppose. We'll see, we'll see. Maybe I'm getting a bit overconfident. I have heard that, though, that to start with it's a bit too easy. And it's more like a tutorial, the first level, but it's also introduction to the story, which I'm looking forward to. Apparently it's a really epic story. And I kind of, as a Nintendo fan growing up, well, you say that, you know, you don't really have a choice when you're younger to have more than one console. It's kind of whatever you're lumped with, and N64 was what I went for, basically, because a couple of my friends had it. I played multiplayer games, I played GoldenEye, Mario Kart, and I was sold on it really quickly. I never even thought of getting a PlayStation, but I knew people that had them, and we would have hilarious arguments over which was the best all the time. Right, here we go. I need to read this. You used to be a soldier, alright? Not every day you find one in a group like Avalanche. Okay. That makes no sense so far. Soldier, aren't they the enemy? Okay, so I'm the enemy. What's he doing in that one? Okay, so yeah, I used to be a soldier, but now I'm an Avalanche. That's fantastic. I quit them, and now I'm one of you. So just calm down, guy. Like, Jesus Christ, didn't catch your name. All right, yep. Standard way to introduce yourself. No character customization, I guess. Bit too early on in the gaming world for that. I'm gonna leave it as Cloud. I don't mess about with putting my own name in and stuff like that. How do you do that? There you go. Cloud is a cool name. Just like in Zelda, I would never have chosen to like change the name of Link to something else. That's fucking Link. Like, everyone knows that. But yeah, I think what I'm going to be coming back to a lot during this is comparisons with Zelda, because that's what we used to argue about. I mean, fair enough. The full motion video graphics in this are pretty amazing, and I'm guessing some of the cutscenes are going to be incredible. But you know, Zelda was, the background graphics was so much more immersive. You feel like you're playing on top of a painting. The characters clash with the backgrounds in this. It's and you know, you don't fly off into a little separate screen every time you have a fight. It's smooth, it's continual. Ex-soldier, huh? Well, not anymore. Seriously, guy, just get on board with me. I'm cool. Barrett. Ah, that's a pretty cool picture. I like him already. I can tell he's bad, but he's good. We're gonna be friends. I hope. Okay. Sorry, so slow. Right. Yes, I know that. That's too late. Shouldn't you have told me that straight away at the start, you silly man? That's cool, live camera. But then again, yep, Zelda has a live camera the whole game, which follows you around and you can control. So that's kind of like, oh, you know, I'm still the Nintendo fanboy in me still reigns supreme. I'm gonna follow you for a bit. Why didn't I just go the other way? I don't know. Let's go. See, this is what I mean. I'm going into a fight now, and it's different graphics in the fight. I mean, are these graphics models better than the ones in Zelda? Not really. Maybe that's because I'm looking back on it with rose-tinted goggles. I don't know. But these graphics aren't that much better than Zelda, I wouldn't say. I mean, that's a cool character though. I like him. He looks like a Pokemon, kind of. Kind of reminds me of Pokemon. You run around and every time someone just attacks you for no reason. I think that's how it works. It could be that there's little floor squares that you go on and every time you do, you get attacked. I don't know. Either way, it's Japanese. Let's just leave it at that. Cool, I've got some gills. More gills. I don't know what they are. I'm guessing they're currency for the game. Because XP is XP. Sorry, I keep forgetting how to fucking do the basic shit in this game. Oh, why are you going over there on your own? Let's follow you and ask. Okay, sorry mate. I do like explosions. Sweet. Another fight. Well, they're quite frequent, but they're just so easy so far. I'm not really getting into it very well from that. I kind of just want to get through the fight just by boom boom. And you're dead in one hit. I guess I'd be complaining more if it was ridiculously hard. But that's kind of when I look back and think of like really old games, like when I was really young, like the first games I ever played, stuff like Golden Axe, even like Sonic the Hedgehog, those were fucking hard games, really hard. Like if you died after 5 levels, that was the end of the game. There was no saving. That was a challenge. But this seems too easy so far. We'll see. I'm sure there'll be something ridiculously hard very soon. And I'll be very angry. I should stop complaining. This is cool. I like it. And yeah, I was never really exposed to this kind of game with experience points and stuff as a Nintendo guy. You never really are in any Nintendo game. It's all very much more, I guess, more designed for children. And I was a child, so I like that. I think if I was my age and PlayStation came out, I would have probably been a PlayStation guy. Well, of course not. I've been in every reactor known to the reactor people. Oh, he actually... Mako energy. It's the lifeblood of the planet. This Shinra sounds like a dick. I'm such a badass. He's not here for a lecture. And he's not having any of my shit. He's... Whoa! He's inside me. Awkward. Oh, I can move. Let's see what you've got to say to yourself, potential female. Jessie! Well, still potential female. You could be a man or a woman. I don't know, but you look kind of like a girl. Biggs and I got the code for this door. Brilliant. Well, can you open it? Do I need to talk to you? Oh, that was quick. I thought you said you already had the code, or did you decipher it? Or are you just making things up as you go along? Wow, that's a really arbitrary way to get through doors. You just walk up to someone next to it. I need to stop bashing this game. It's old, but it's cool. I like it. You know. Next one. Not really a puzzle, is it? It's more of just doing the same thing over and over. Okay. Ooh, a little pie symbol. That's cute. And a 5. Pi 5. Sorry if you can hear my oven in the background. I'm cooking a chicken. Anyway, push that button over there. Fantastic. Yep. So yeah, this was one of the first games to have proper FMV, proper 3D rendered characters in. And to be fair, the art style's not too bad. I mean, well, it's incredibly blocky. But from a kind of artistic perspective, the characters all have cool color schemes. That animation was genius. He's so angry at me, shaking in his boots. And he's gone back inside me again. How can they? Surely he doesn't need to do that, does he? I don't know. But yeah, and that's why this game isn't on Nintendo, because they wanted to stick with cartridges, and that was another reason why I loved Nintendo growing up, or at least it was an argument point that I would make. Cartridges were cool, no loading screens, no memory cards, and I didn't think the graphics on PlayStation were any better for the amount of data a CD could hold. And it was twice as powerful, everyone knew that, 32-bit or 64-bit, it's a bloody no-brainer, I tell you. But so yeah, Final Fantasy 1 through 6 were on Nintendo. And this, oh, I miss? That's not fair. So, well, that's gotten a bit harder. I should be careful what I wish for. But yeah, basically apparently they had a grand vision for what they wanted Final Fantasy VII to be. It wouldn't fit into a cartridge, even though, well, we'll see if it's as big as Ocarina of Time. So they left and went to Sony. The swines, after Nintendo had done so damn much for them. I actually don't know if they did anything for them. It was probably the other way around, knowing Nintendo. But anyway. Oh, sorry guys, I'm going to run back up there. I can see what looks interesting. I just missed the ladder. I was trying to get on it and then I got in a fight. I feel like I might get some sort of goodies if I go up this ladder. How do you do it? Can you do ladders? Oh god. I should have researched the controls really before I started playing. But this is, you know, more in another fight. At least I'm building up levels. Slowly. Ah! I'll do this fight and I'll take a quick break. Go. Oh shit. I do love this fighting system. I've just kind of worked it out now. You have a timer, so you can't take too long dillying around doing things, because the other opponent will just get another attack in if you do. That's quite cool. So it's like turn-based, but it's not really. It's just time-based, turn-based. I think that's it. Otherwise, what's the time thing for? Wow, that da-da-da-da noise was incredibly Zelda-esque. Sweet. So I've gained some more gills, as well as some XPs. Always like a good XP. I should... Hey! Sorry, let's just look around here. Is that allowed to do? No. I'll run round. No, there's nothing there, and I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. But why can you do that? Is that just to be annoying? Let's run down here, back to where I was. And then I'm going to have a little break from this. And come back shortly. Right. Break time!